Hi there and welcome. If you're watching this video, you're probably pretty serious about setting up your business. This one's going to be a little less than 10 minutes long, and we're actually going to walk through the steps and the websites that you're going to go through, show you the actual clicks that you're going to need to make so that you can get through this process as quickly and confidently as possible. So the first thing I'll say is we put the name search information up first because we kind of know that's something people are going to get excited about. But really the first thing I want you to do is click on this link, take a moment, you can pause this video and read through these steps that the state of Arizona has set up for you on setting up your business. And we've summarized them for you in our checklist, but I will point out that transaction privilege tax is the same as sales tax. Teaching and tutoring, you don't have to have sales tax on that, but you do if you're going to sell a product like books or curriculum or sensory bins. So if you need that link's also on our checklist, or you can get to it here. And then double check with your city and county to be sure that you may or may not need a business license there. So make sure you do that for where you're located. So we'll go to the checklist. The first thing, you've got this great idea for a business name. You want to make sure that it's available with the state, and you want to also make sure you can get a cool custom domain that kind of is related to your business name. I will tell you that for setting up your website on ESA Connection, you do not need a custom domain. We designed it so that within 30 minutes, you, as a new business, you can set up a basic website and go from there. But later down the road, you may decide that you want to have a website that you create and get with the developer and build. And you're going to want to make sure, since you're naming your business now, that you can get the domain that you want later. So I'm going to show you how to secure that right now. So if you click on that link, you're going to go to Namecheap and you just click on domains here. And for the purpose of this, we're going to do ESA Connection. Let's say my business is Educational Services Alliance, LLC. That's going to be my business name. I'm going to shorten it and change it and put it as ESA Connection Online. That's how people are going to find me. So I need to see if anybody else has that. And so you can see I can get the .net, the .ai, but I can't get the .com designation because it's already been used. So I suggest you stay with .com. I just think it's a little bit more legit right now. I mean, you can do some of these other things, but I'm going to suggest you stay with a .com. So you notice you can play with these a little bit and then get a name that will work, but be careful about getting too cute and too close to somebody's name, particularly if they're in your industry, because you might find yourself in a lawsuit. So you can play with that and see what you can find online. And then when you find something that you want, don't buy it yet. The next step is click here and you're going to go to the Arizona Corporate Commission. You're going to input that name and just see if it's available. And in this case it is. So now you can go in and buy that domain. So you just hit the checkout. You don't need to buy all of the other stuff that they're going to want to sell you. This is free, the domain privacy, so you probably want to click that on, and then you can buy it for a couple of years, or just click this and it'll auto renew every year. But you don't need to buy all this other add-on stuff yet. When you decide, or if you decide you're going to build a more robust website later on, your website developer will tell you what you need. So now just go ahead and buy that. It's usually less than 15 bucks a year. And now you've got your domain. And now we're going to set up our LLC. We've got the name of our LLC that we want. I will tell you that if you're not comfortable doing this, you can hire an attorney to do it, usually for $300 to $500, maybe $600. They'll set it all up for you. I did include our financial services company because they do bookkeeping, taxes, legal advice, and they actually do estate planning as well. They're here in the West Valley. Highly recommend them. So if you want to go that route, you can click here and get hooked up with those folks. But if you're confident, you can follow these steps and set it up yourself. It costs you about $50 to $85. And by clicking on this link, we'll go to the state of Arizona's website for setting up your LLC. It's going to look like this. If you haven't already registered with them and have an account, you're going to register. And you're going to come to a screen that looks like this, and you want to create a new LLC. So you're going to click here. It's going to take you to this screen. You're going to click here and hit next, and then you're going to input your name. You already know it's available. It's going to tell you it's available. You're going to hit next, and then you're going to start filling in your information. When you get to the character of your business, you're going to choose educational services, and you're also going to get this pop-up. You want to hit I agree. And then when you choose educational services, it's going to give you this subcategory. So you're going to choose probably tutoring, but maybe other, but pick the one that best describes your business. And then you're going to hit next. And then now you're going to hit this information, and this is for your statutory agent. It's going to be you 9 times out of 10. If an attorney is setting this up, typically it'll be them, but it's whoever the state would notify if there's a problem. So it needs to be somebody or some entity with a physical address. So you're going to probably keep this no, and you're going to hit create agent and next. And then you're going to fill in this information for you and hit done. And then it's going to pop this up. You're going to hit next if everything looks good. And then you're going to hit OK here. Now you're going to select receive statutory data via email, because it's going to send you the approval or the acceptance, and you're going to accept it. So hit OK here. And then you're going to start entering your article, your information for your articles. And again, we're just following these steps along the top. So it's probably same as statutory agent, and you're going to use your street address. Hit next. And then here you're going to start setting up the principals, which are the owners. Members own LLCs. You can also be a manager member or a member manager. You can be the member, the owner, in other words, and hire a manager. But I think you're going to want to probably put member managed here, and then manage or member here under title. You're going to fill this all out, and this is important. You have to hit add principal, and it's going to pop you up down here. If you had multiple owners in your LLC, you would just keep doing this for each principal, but you're probably going to be the only one. So once you add yourself, hit next, and you're going to come to the next screen. You're going to put your name here. You're also going to be the organizer. So you're the statutory agent, you're the principal, and you're the organizer. So it's going to be the same information. Click add organizer, and then next. And you've already answered this. This is where it was going to email you your acceptance. So you're just going to keep this yes. You don't need to upload any files. You're going to hit next. And you're going to hit I agree. You're going to type in your name just exactly as you did on the previous screen as the organizer. And then you're going to hit organizer here, more than likely, or organizer, and then add. And then this is going to be the screen where you scroll through, you check, make sure everything's correct. If it is, you hit I agree. If it's not, you go back and edit. And then now you're going to go to the payment details. We're almost done. You're going to acknowledge. And then you're going to go to the payment screen. And this is where somebody at the state got kind of cute. I was not able to figure out how to move this off of Expedite. So it should only cost $50. You should be able to hit regular. Some of you overachievers might want to go down to the state and complain it wasn't worth my time. So it's going to cost me 85 bucks. So, the good news is I'm going to get it done really quick so I can get to my bank. So now this is the last screen. You hit here and you pay. And congratulations, you have just set up your LLC. You will take this and watch the following video to set up your tax ID number, and that's the information you'll take to your bank. Congratulations, you're one step closer to owning your business.